Hey, it's Mike with TechPB, and let's do a quick quick product spotlight. The Geo 2.1 is here. Now, you guys will probably never really ever hear me say, you'll never hear me go on the show and say, this is the bestest gun of the whole year. And you can see right there, it says Geo 2.1, which is kind of cool. Also says TechPB on it, which is badass. TechPB, Anyway, you hardly ever see me go on the show and say, this is the bestest gun of the entire year and stuff like that. But if I find a gun that I really, really like, that's usually the one you'll see me using at World Cup. So, throughout the entire year, you guys see, I review every gun on the market for the most part, but you'll see me throughout the entire year. I'll test a bunch of stuff, and the marker that I really kind of fall in love with, or that just gels really well with me at that particular time, is the one that I'll use at World Cup. 2009, I was using the Dye NT, which I absolutely loved, and then I started shooting the Geo 2 last year and fell in love with that gun. And there was a few things that I just wanted done differently on it, and they did those things, which is awesome. So they did they put now the Pops ASA on it. Let's go ahead and zoom this in a little bit here. You'll see some changes here is the Pops ASA, which is great. So it gives it a really nice slim profile here. And then also one of the other things they did was they put the Eagle 11 reg on there. Now, the Geo 2, the stock Geo 2 reg has a little shuttle valve inside there. And what that does is that prevents it from, when you degas the marker, from shooting a ball down the barrel. I'm not exactly sure how that little shuttle valve works in there, but I know that's why you can't put standard regs on there. You gotta, the Geo 2 reg is very specific to it with that little shuttle valve. If you take a look at the Geo 2 manual, you'll see what I'm talking about with the that little tiny shuttle valve. It looks like a little miniature golf tee that goes inside. Basically the same thing that's in the fill nipple of your, and it's like a little check valve. So they made it exactly how, when I was using it last year at World Cup, they did it exactly how I wish it was done when I was using the marker last year at World Cup. Now, one thing that's really particular about me, I never really get into pet peeves. I'm basically, grab whatever I want to and go out there and use it and stuff like that. But one thing I don't like at all is anything sticking out on the side of the marker. I don't like fill nipples, I don't like gauges, I don't like macro line hose. I just want a slim, like if you took a machete and just cut it straight down. That's exactly what I like. And I'm actually even so particular about it that I'll actually call Ray at Ninja Paintball, and I'll buy like 10 tanks, and I'll buy a bunch of bonnets, and then I'll actually sit there and spec all of the tanks to my particular ASA that's on my marker. And then since they don't make the 70 cubic inch tank anymore, Ray, you're killing me. I'll actually send my 70 cubic inch tank to Ray, and I'll have him put the reg that fits my ASA on that tank, ship it back, and it works perfect. Which is why you can take a look at this, and there's no gauge or anything like that on here. I don't ever use gauges. I fill up after every single time I play. Anyway, you can see there's no gauge on this side of the marker. The fill nipple goes straight up, which is exactly how I like it. And you can also see over here on the Eagle 11, I do the same exact thing. So fill nipple goes straight up, and there's no gauges or anything to rub my wrist when I'm out there and I'm playing. So it's kind of crazy, but anyway, it's just one of the few things that I'm really particular about. Now, when I'm testing a gun, it doesn't really matter, but for something that I'm going to be using in a tournament like the upcoming NCPA, where I'm playing with USF, yeah, I'm definitely going to be, I definitely need to make sure that, my fill nipple is not digging into my wrist, especially when I go diving in the snake and stuff like that. So, Eagle 11 review is coming. I'm probably going to be getting that done in May, and I definitely apologize to Planet Eclipse. I love the Eagle 11. It shoots great. I've got an in-depth video planned where I'm going to show you how to use the adjustment, little screws that are inside here to, how one slows down your FPS or raises it, and the other one slows down or increases your rate of fire. Definitely an amazing shooting gun. I would not have gone back to them and purchased one for myself if I didn't absolutely love the marker. Eagle 11's been a great shooter so far. I do have the review coming up for it, and I definitely apologize for the delay on it. So with that being said, what's been going on with the videos and stuff like that? I posted a little bit of a warning and stuff like that on the forums over on TechPB, and I've been kind of leading up to it. Basically, this is my last semester of school. I went back to get my master's in accounting, and this semester has been brutal, okay? It's been absolutely brutal. So I'm taking 3 master's level courses, accounting courses, and I'm getting ready for the CPA exam and stuff like that. I've got my last exam at the first week of May, and I'm all done with courses at USF, which I'm really excited about. And also, you know, obviously we launched Marker Bids, and then we launched Hobby Bids, and we also just moved into this new place, and we're still doing the radio show, and also we were doing all the changes over on TechPB and stuff like that, and Willie's been doing a good job of getting that site up and running. We got the integrated chat now, which is awesome. We got TechPB Mobile, which Willie did a good job getting set up with that, and stuff like that. So it's been kind of a semester. It's been this season, this spring season, basically we just dialed back a little bit on the shows, focused on some other things we need to do to ensure good growth for TechPB and ensure good change for the community, things that we were needing to get done. Basically just kind of doing some more administrative stuff and stuff like that. So I'm still out there playing just about every single weekend and stuff like that. I just have not had the time with a Saturday course to be constantly editing video and stuff like that I was doing in the past. Usually I was only taking 2 classes a semester. This semester I'm taking 3, and which basically just increases the workload another 50%, and it's just been brutal this semester. So I feel like I've aged like 10 years. So I promise once I'm done with the classes here, first week of May, we'll go right back into shooting video and stuff like that. We'll go right back to making them. I mean, I got this nice comfy air conditioned room here to make videos, so I'm going to be cranking them out. I got my computer right there. My camcorder doesn't ever have to move off the stand, which is great. So it's just this semester, since the middle of January up until now, it's been pretty intense. So it's probably been the most intense couple months I've ever done. And I mean, I'm getting through the class, I'm getting really good grades and stuff like that, but I'm also studying my ass off, which is required. I mean, I'm not interested in taking any of these classes again during the summer by any stretch of the imagination. I want to get this done now and get it over with so that way I can just focus on the CPA exam. So, but we're still here. Things are still going really good, still lining up shows and stuff like that. Just bear with me just for a little while longer, but it's been really crazy. The YouTube channel just went over like 61,000 or something like that, which is pretty crazy, and the views are all still there. So still a ton of people watching the videos, even though I haven't been releasing 3 to 5 a week like I was doing for 3 years. We got a little over 700 videos right now. There's still plenty of content there for people to look at and stuff like that, but I promise you, videos are coming. I'm not giving up on the YouTube channel by any stretch of the imagination. I have way too much fun making videos. I have way too much fun making content, and I just absolutely enjoy doing it. I love doing it. I just have not had the time to do it. So when I have a moment alone, for a moment of free time, I'm spending the time with my girls and my wife and stuff like that, and taking them to Disney and whatever they want to do and stuff like that. And then I'm going back to studying and then going back doing marker bid stuff and stuff like that. So really apologize. It's just been a really, really rough semester. But once I'm done with the classes, that's going to free up 40 hours a week for me to make video. I'll be making tons and tons and tons of videos and going right back to how we were doing. I mean, we hit it hardcore for 3 years straight. I mean, even though we've only got 700 videos on the YouTube channel, I mean, there was probably 100 that were taken down by YouTube because of the music that we had in. I mean, they just disappeared, gone, deleted. So, you made 800 videos over the course of 3 years, man. That's some serious commitment. So, I just, right now, I just had other things I had to do in my life, which is getting done with this classes. So, you guys will see me at the NCPA in another week at the College X-Ball. We are playing that for USF, so we'll see how Chris Rail feels about a 33-year-old father or two diving into a SNCC. I'm looking forward to it. It's been something I've been fantasizing about doing for the longest time. And so I'm definitely looking forward to playing the NCPA with USF and playing College X-Ball with USF. I've been conditioning, been training for it, and we'll see how we do. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, but definitely SNCC side for me. Me and Damien will be over there on the SNCC side. So I've been having a really good time getting the USF club up until this point, stuff like that, and I can't wait to play the Nationals with them and then be able to send them on their way, and hopefully they can use it as a good foundation to build their club up with. So that's what's going on in the world of TechPB, in the world of Mike Phillips. I really appreciate everybody's patience and support. So we'll be getting back up hitting back up the shows here very shortly. Thank you.